Hi, I'm Pun. I'm one of the co-founders of Conduit, and I'm here to show you how to set up inbound voice agents. Inbound voice agents in Conduit are extremely customizable and modular, and it serves as a very solid foundation for your omni-channel sales or support automations. All right, I'm in Conduit. I'm going to show you how to set up the inbound customer support agent. So you'd head over to the agent hub, head over to voice agents, and inside a specific voice agent, we can head over to agents. We set the agent's name, pick the voice, select if we want multilingual support, the ambient sound, the different voice controls, the language of the voice AI, and the single prompt instruction. These instructions are essential for the agent to assume its role, understand the best practices for regurgitating information, and then understanding when it can use tools. We have built-in native tools for your inbound voice agent, but you can also define custom tools with custom code execution. The best practice for referring to tools is talking about the tool verbatim in how it's defined and defining the conditions for which to use that tool. More specifically, we have a transfer call tool that is natively implemented, a search knowledge base tool that exists for all inbound voice agents, and then custom tools like the search internet tool that allows users to define their own providers for searching the internet, whether it's Exa or Perplexity, write custom code to fetch that data, and then can use that information to respond back to the customer. We can also set the escalation settings for which the AI should essentially transfer the call depending on the situation. You can make it dynamic too and allow the AI agent to transfer depending on different situations and the type of question that it receives from the customer. If I go back here to the voice AI settings, I can actually set the schedule for the voice AI agent, meaning within these times, the agent will take all the calls from this 9934 number. Outside of those hours, the 9934 number is a VoIP number natively integrated into Conduit. So any calls that come into this number outside of the schedule of the agent will just pop up as a regular phone call in the web app. In order to test your agents, you can call it. And in order to add more information to the knowledge base, you can add it to any one of these knowledge bases. The knowledge base that the agent will have access to is a knowledge base for which the caller that's calling in belongs to, right? So if the caller is a user, the user will only be able to, or the agent that is talking to that user will only be able to access the user knowledge base. If the caller is unrecognized, so they're unnapped, then that caller can access only the global knowledge base. Finally, after the phone call's ended, you can create a workflow that upon ending the phone call, you can send the customer a quick message and ask them how satisfied they were after that call. You can create a workflow that allows you to extract the satisfaction from a customer, and you're able to essentially use that information to either run reports and send information back to Slack for visibility, or simply just update the customer with that sentiment score. Great. So I could use this workflow. I can pick the inbox for which this should happen. Let's just say it's the user inbox. Call direction should be incoming, AI preference, the agent injection, send a concise message, select the provider. Then actually I can do a brief delay. So let's say I don't want to send the message right away. I'm going to do a delay for, let's just say 1 hour before I actually send out the request. And that's all done. Essentially, we have an inbound voice agent that does customer support, and then also a post-call workflow that allows us to fetch some feedback. Building inbound voice agents is pretty easy nowadays, but making them production ready and connect to all of your channels and systems is so much more difficult. We'd love to see what you build with Conduit's voice agents, and if you have any feedback or feature requests, please feel free to reach out.